Good afternoon, my faithful frugal followers. How are you today? Today is going to be a requested video on 10 things that I don't buy to save money. So let's get right into it. These are my favorite 10 things that I don't do to save money. Number one, I don't get manicures or pedicures. I have everything I need at home, and I just find that it's more relaxing and I can do it on my time. And with everything I have available to me in my home, it's free. The second thing I don't buy to save money is I stay out of the craft stores and I buy very, very little craft supplies. I learned over the years that everything looks like so much fun to make and decorate this and fix that and let's do this and I'm going to do that. And I buy a lot of the supplies and then I don't know how to use them properly. My projects don't come out well and I wasted all that money. So I just kind of craft very simple with things I have around the house. And my favorite craft thing is sewing. So I will stick to sewing. And that's it. I don't do a lot of other crafts because to me it just gets too expensive. I also don't pay to have my hair colored. I do get a haircut. The girl that does my hair, she does a great job. She knows where my colics are and everything, and I've been going to her for years, so I'm not going to change. But I'm not going to pay someone minimum $100 to color my hair the same color. I'm just not going to do that. So I use my CVS extra bucks and I buy my hair color at sometimes free, sometimes a few cents. The last time I paid $3, but that was big. I also don't pay for cable television. I have antennas for my televisions, and I enjoy the shows that come on there. Old-fashioned shows that you sometimes even with cable you can't get. So I enjoy the old-fashioned comedies and the sitcoms like Leave It to Beaver and Andy Griffith and Green Acres and All in the Family and Three's Company and all that. I enjoy that, and I get to watch them on a regular basis. I can't justify having cable. I don't watch enough television for that. I also don't have any subscriptions, whether it be YouTube ad-free subscription, any kind of music app. I don't pay for any apps. I don't have any kind of clubs or anything that I belong to. I just don't do that. It's there's nothing that interests me anyway, and if it did, I wouldn't be able to afford it. So I also don't buy clothes unless it's an emergency. I am a homebody, so what I have, I wear around the house. I have plenty of dress-up clothes for church and going out. I have some formal wear, but I'm not going to go out and spend a ton of money on clothes to hang around the house. I'd love to, but I'm just not going to do that. So what I have is sufficient for me. I do not pay for a newspaper, but I do miss it. It seems that the newspaper has, I don't know if anyone around here even gets it anymore, but it was very, very expensive. I do enjoy the Sunday paper. If they have some kind of bargain or something, I might consider it, just because I really enjoy reading the newspaper. So, but I stopped that a couple of years ago. I also don't pay for a new car. I have an older, good used car. I paid for it cash. My insurance is low. I just did have to have a major car repair. I've only had like 2 major car repairs in 3 years. Not too bad. And for where I go and what I do, I mean, this car is in great shape. And I could use it for Lyft and Uber Eats if I had to. So, I don't know if I'm going to go back to that, but it's sufficient. It's clean. It's neat. It's nice. It's great on gas. when I put my head on the pillow at night, I don't owe anybody anything. I also don't buy starter plants for my garden. I just find that, number one, they're very expensive. The very first year I did my garden, I bought all starter plants because I was afraid to try from seed. I spent $600 that year on my garden. Never doing that again. The following year, I think I cut it down to like 100. Now I got it down pat. Everything gets grown from seed. So I would rather invest that money in quality seeds than going out and buying plants that were already started. The other thing is I don't eat out a lot at all. With winter coming, I think that we will probably, not that there's not that much more you can really do in the cold weather. So we're going to fix it in our budget to maybe go out once a month for dinner somewhere. But mostly it's, we play cards, we play board games, we watch TV. And I have some friends that we're going to start hooking up with, and I'm going to start entertaining more company and things like that. So I don't go out to eat often, which is good for the scale as well as the wallet. And also, I don't buy coffee. I am not going to. Now, I don't like Starbucks, but even if I went to Dunkin', I can't see buying that when I got that gorgeous coffee pot that was my dad's that I can perk on top of the stove, and I have fresh perk coffee anytime I want. So I have a real nice travel mug, a Golden Girls one. It's like a thermos mug. It's really nice. So if I want hot or iced, or even if I want water, just put it in that and go. I'm not going to be paying $2 for a bottle of water. So those are 10 things that I don't buy to save money. Again, this was a requested video, and this is fun to do. There is one more thing that I don't buy to save money, and I did it because I started doing it just because I like to sew, and I thought it was a nice way to treat me and my mom and whoever to something a little special. I do not buy cloth napkins. Paper napkins. I sew cloth napkins. So I use cloth napkins, and I don't buy paper napkins. I do have one package of the really good, the Vanity Fair dinner napkins, and a small package of their dessert napkins, because it's a high quality. And if I was having a lot of company or something, didn't have enough cloth napkins for whatever season or occasion, I could just use those. They're white. It'll go with any tablescape. So, 10 things that I don't buy to save money. So, my next video I think I'm going to do is going to be, I'm going to put out a video on 10 things I do spend money on and why I spend money on it. So, you're going to want to stay tuned for that video and give me a thumbs up if you like this one, and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you, and have a great day. God bless you.